Alan, what's going on? Fancy.
Got a little 418-yard par 4, dog leg left. Let's see what you got.
Fancy scene. Oh, you want to see what all right, fine. Let's do it then. We're going to play a 418-yard hole right here, huh?
So what's your swing thought when you're looking at this first shot of the day here?
Just trying to stay within myself, pick a line, and then just let it go. Just let it go. Try not to have too many swing thoughts.
What's the worst drive you ever hit?
The one I just hit. Worst drive I've ever hit out of that is probably playing around at my course. How do you do this? Playing around at my course and there was some construction going on and one of the guys had his Honda Civic over there and I snap hooked it into his back seat. Smashed the back window, but I'm gonna keep that between us.
What's the best shot you've ever hit?
Best shot I've ever hit? It's probably at Lake Tahoe at the American Century. I hit a gap wedge on 18 and it hit the pin and almost went in to tie my dad. I know in golf it was an almost. Then I had a hole in one too. That was probably my favorite shot.
Lowest round?
67.
Favorite golf course?
Besides Augusta, which is probably everybody's favorite, Kingsbarns in Scotland.
What's the top of your must-play bucket list?
Pine Valley.
So you just smashed a drive, 280, walking up to your ball. What's running through your mind? Basketball, golf, life? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about everything but basketball, most likely. Even during the season when I play, this is like the oasis. This is where I get to kind of just chill.
So golf, is that more of a physical or mental challenge?
It's all mental. I guess the mental dictates the physical some way, shape, or form, so I'd say.
How about basketball, more mental or physical?
Mostly physical. Then in order to get to that championship caliber, the mental separates the good from the great, but definitely mental. I mean physical, sorry, that's what I meant.
Does playing golf at all help your basketball?
It does, because it gives you some kind of balance. Playing 82 games and, 5 runs to the finals, 3 championships. You gotta have some balance in your life to kind of get away from the game a little bit. Everybody has their passion off the court. Mine happens to be golf.
Who would you really want to play with that you never have?
Tiger.
Come on, you can make that happen.
Yeah, I know. All right, right down the middle. Just like we drew it up.
So your preferred shot shape, draw, fade, straight ball?
When I'm playing well, I'm hitting a nice little fade. And that's it. Thank you. I mean, it's gotta be mine. So we got 175, so we're not gonna, I like a little cut 7-iron, a little into the wind.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see it. All right. Oh yeah! Thank you. I don't know who I'm talking to over there. You don't tip the cap when you're in the fairway, right? That's not necessary.
What feels better, swishing a 3-pointer or flushing an iron?
There's no better feeling than flushing an iron and the ball doing exactly what you want it to do. I think I just take for granted percentages say I can shoot, knock it down whenever I really want to, but I'm chasing that flushed iron every single day.
What have you learned playing with tour pros?
I mean, just how good they really are. And there's a lot of overlap between golf and basketball in terms of just your competitive mindset, and you're kind of battling against yourself. And just that pursuit of mastering the game. I think their pursuit's probably a little harder than basketball, but and then you just find common ground on that front and have great conversations around what we're trying to accomplish in our respective sports.
All right, you're playing a match with Spieth and Justin Thomas. How many strokes are they giving you?
Jordan gave me 3 aside. No, he gave me 2 aside. It should have been 3. I was petitioning for 3. But
how'd that match go?
I made it. I was 1 down going into 16, and then he won 16 and 17 and beat me. I think he was just playing around with me though.
Do you respect the killer instinct of a guy like Spieth? Does he remind you of any basketball players you've played against?
I think all the greats that win on that level, they have to have the killer instinct. Same thing with us on the court. So I feel like you do not accomplish anything great in either sports without that type of mindset and that killer instinct. And for those guys, even when they're up by 1 or 2 going into 18, knowing they're going to win, they're still trying to birdie the last hole just because that's their mindset. Woo, I like this. Right club.
So how is putting like free throw shooting?
It's the only time in basketball where it's just you and the rim and everything else there's no more action on the court. One thing different with putting is that the distance changes every time you putt, but the routine, the rhythm, being able to visualize the shot before it happens, all that type of stuff is pretty similar. So.
All right, so what do we got here?
So this is a nice little try here. First, I gotta take care of the divot, but all right, let's see. A little downhill right to left action.
Would you rather have a right to left putt or left to right?
Right to left all day, like every other right-hander, I guess, in golf. It's a little downhill, probably a cup on the right. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, it's supposed to keep turning. It's supposed to keep turning. PGA Tour guys, they always say you want easy tap-in pars, right? Oh. Thank you. And then when they finish, they toss it in the crowd.